Welcome back. If you suffer from regular or chronic headaches, you know how debilitating that can be. Well, that's also why you're going to be interested to know there's now a place to go for urgent headache care. It's a walk-in facility in our area, the first of its kind in the country.
Pretty exciting. Hart is the CEO of Mind Neurology. It's a comprehensive headache and migraine clinic built and designed for headache sufferers. He's here on their groundbreaking approach to helping people who suffer from headaches. Good to see you, Aaron.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, I was lucky enough to be out at your first location, which was a big deal when you first opened it. Now you've been around for a while.
About a year and a half.
About a year and a half.
Yeah.
So tell people who haven't heard of you yet what Mind Neurology is.
So we are a headache and migraine clinic, a full, proper headache center. We have 2 locations now. We have one serving the Milwaukee area, which is based in Mequon. And then we have a second that we recently opened in Appleton to serve the Fox Valley and Green Bay area. And essentially we treat every type of headache disorder, all head and neck pain. So we basically say like anything from here up.
Okay.
And in addition, beyond pain, we do like vestibular balance, balance issues, vertigo, things like that. And so, yeah, that's our focus.
I'm fascinated to know, because I've had headaches my whole life, really since high school. I know
Daily.
I know you've heard about me.
Yeah, we've told her. She's a headache every single day of her life.
Yeah, and I don't know why they didn't send me to visit your location rather than Tim.
I was like, headache? I've never had one of those. Just kidding.
But I'm curious about how someone knows when they should seek care, or if they're like me, they've tried a million things and they've had a lot of different kinds of treatments that haven't worked.
It's both whether you should seek care or whether is the care or treatment that you're on really working as good as it can. And so in headache medicine, we look at 2 things, frequency and severity. So how often are you getting a headache and how bad is it when you have one? And so at Mind Plus, we talk about strive for 5. So you should really be striving to have 5 or fewer headache days a month. And when you do have a headache or migraine, that it doesn't exceed a 5 out of 10 in pain.
Interesting. That's the way you kind of measure it, so that you have a point on which to guide people.
Right, exactly. Because it can be tough, and a lot of people have been trying to figure it out themselves, taking ibuprofen probably more often than they should, or other things, and there's a lot better options for those folks to really beat the condition and get better.
So what should someone expect out of a treatment plan for headaches? What kind of people are probably like, I don't even know what I would do.
And most everybody thinks about, I have a headache, I take a medicine to get rid of it, right? That's kind of the basics, and that's typically where everybody starts. And then you start having a lot of them, and the medications aren't working and things like that. And so it comes down to having both a good prevention plan as well as something that treats the headache when it comes on. And you probably are well aware of these things. And so again, we talk about striving for 5, like that's what patients should strive for. You're not going to start there, but that's where you want to ideally end up as you're on a treatment plan. And patients should really expect to see at least about a 50% improvement in about 5 months is what you should expect.
That was my question exactly, is how long should it take before you see some improvement, and what can you expect? And I think it's good that you set expectations there. I think it's really tough when you walk into something like, we're going to cure it so you never have a headache again, which is probably very unreasonable for someone like me who's had chronic headaches for most of their life.
Yeah, exactly. And people should know it's not just an instant fix, but also if you've been struggling for a couple years and you've been trying to treat it and you haven't gotten where you want to be, we can certainly help you get there.
It's fascinating. You have a walk-in clinic, urgent care for headaches. I've never heard of that before.
And you can bring the kids too, like if you've got young kids.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. So
you babysit them?
Sometimes I do. Sometimes I got 4 kids of my own. Everybody that works there has their own kids, and we actually always offer it. And it's great because we want, moms that have a couple kids that they're taking care of, instead of having to suffer at home, come in. And our walk-in urgent care is one of the biggest new things that we've kind of brought to the community. No one else is doing it. Since we've opened, we've treated over 1,000 people. So we've done a lot of visits in the last year and a half. That's been very remarkable. And to set expectations on that front, about 9 in 10 of patients that come in for our urgent care, within 60 minutes, we cut their pain in half.
Wow.
So it's very effective, the treatment that we offer. And a lot of folks will say, well, maybe there's the emergency room or other things. It's actually the 5th most common reason patients go to the emergency room is for head pain. Not a lot of people know that. But in the same amount of time you would sit in a waiting room in the ER, you can, be out of pain if you come into Mind Plus, and that's what we're here for.
Incredible.
We're out of time, but I just got to mention he has everything from the moment you walk in is thought about for head pain. The colors they use, the lighting they use, everything within the place is really well thought out in terms of like people who walk in with headaches. So it's like unlike some place where you walk in with a bunch of lights or any of that. It's a very different environment. So I had to credit you for that too. So we'll give the information because you can make an appointment right away. It was great to have you here.
Who,
Aaron.
me?
Yeah. Just go with him.
I'll see you
it's
soon.
weird how her headache ends when I leave though for the day.
Not true.
Just kidding. For
great
more
to see
information,
you.
too.
Yeah.
All right, for more information on Mind Plus Neurology, visit their website. It's mindplusclinic.com. You can give their main phone number a call as well at 888-585-7975.